Hi everyone. So today I just wanted to share with you something that really helped me, some moves and things that really helped me a few weeks ago. So I'm now 20, 24 weeks and a bit. So growing well and healthy. Um, so a few weeks ago, more or less when I was 18 weeks, I was um, I was doing normal life, work, go on school run, come home, bath time for my 5-year-old, and I got a really sharp pain on my back, like shooting pain. I was like, oh no, and this is it. So I actually did call a friend that is also Strala guide and physio. But then I kind of sent a message and then go and lie down. I went and lie down for a little while in the sofa and started to apply all the things I know that help. So it was like acute stage, really sharp pain, the one that doesn't let you move. Okay. So what I did is first of all to try to breathe even through that. So breathing and resting, don't pushing through. Do not push through. So I lie down on the sofa and then I rest for a bit and I focus on my breathing. So I'm going to just talk you through different things that can help. And of course, this is not a prescription, okay? So before even we start, it's not a prescription or do this, that, and that, and that, and then that's it. But the most important thing is that you do what you feel that is helping you in that moment. So for that, it's very important to use your breath so you can feel and to tune in and then follow your intuition as you move through that. Okay, so this is not a prescription, it's not a magic recipe of, oh, I do this, and that you find a lot of that, or 5 movements for a great sleep, or 3 movements or 3 poses for back pain. Like, it's not about the poses, it's about how you practice them, okay, and how you feel. And it's not exactly even the poses, practicing those poses in particularly, is more about everything you do. So first coming to the floor, especially if you were going to have some back pain at the moment and maybe coming to the floor is hard. So sometimes you can use a wall as you come down. I found that helps, especially if you are in kind of growing stages of pregnancy. By the way, this video is not just for pregnancy. Anytime back pain, you can help yourself. So I'm going to start from lying down. That is the place where I could actually breathe and feel. And this lying down might be different depending on how you are in your pregnancy or depending how you feel in your back. So find a way for you to lie down that is comfortable. So for me, what it was comfortable was to lie down on my back and bending the knees here. And of course now I find myself, I like squishy surfaces. So, if it's the sofa or a big rug and then doubling up with some mats, that's good too. And here, just lying down for a few moments, just breathing, checking in, just feeling the weight of your lower back, your hips, your whole spine. Just dropping on the floor. See maybe a gentle rock. And if you find relief on that, if you find you can start to bring some moves into your lower back, start to breathe very big and full there. And then, when we lie down, sometimes we have a little gap here. We are going to try to not have a gap there. So we want to bring the spine, roll the spine into the ground, but not pushing from the legs, but just tilting tilting and rocking your pelvis here. So like giving yourself a nice hug here, hugging your tummy, bringing your spine nice and grounded. It has to be big moves, very subtle moves. Maybe you don't even notice them, what I'm doing here. So just gentle rocks of your pelvis with your breath. Breathing very big and full. And for me here it feels also nice to do some gentle rocks side to side. But with that idea of using your muscles here, not on purpose using your muscles, but just if you think of bringing that the spine flat it's like bringing the spine flat on the floor to kind of give yourself a massage there, focusing on that lower back. Yes, that will already do that wrapping for you in your tummy. So make sure you are not pushing with your legs, that you are kind of, the movement comes from your middle here. The movement comes from rocking those hips. And if that feels good, maybe you can start to do some lifts. Maybe bringing the hands down, breathe, inhale to rock up, lifting up, and exhale to lower all the way down. A couple of more, rocking all the way up. It's like making a little wave with your spine and exhaling, lowering down. And here we might need, we are of course having contact with the feet, but we are not leading the movement from that pushing with the feet. We are leading the movement from the hip rocking up, making a wave, and then rolling down from the hips all the way down. And here there are many options. It feels good to you to do maybe some open twists. So maybe to one side. Breathing here for as long as you like. Maybe coming back to the middle and twisting through. Oh, really nice and open, lots of space for your tummy. Inhale to come back to the middle. Maybe it feels good to bring your legs up. If this is too much, just back off. And gradually, if you don't feel pain, if you feel good, just keeping that connection between your breath and your body going to come all the way here to sit. And maybe rolling around, moving from your middle to come crawling here. And crawling is another nice, very simple, yet very healing thing to do here. So maybe just crawling around your room, crawling back, forward, side to side, doesn't matter any direction, just crawling with your breath, making sure we make a good connection with ourselves, tuning in, and then also making a good connection with the floor as well. Just trusting we can release here, we can soften here, breathe big and full. So very simple things, lying on the floor, breathing big, maybe some pelvic tilts. If it feels good, maybe some lifts, some gentle bridges. This is like the prescription now I'm giving you here. So it's not about the prescription, remember, it's not the sequence or the certain moves, it's more how you tune in with your back. So here I'm started to move a couple of cuts, arching my back, rounding my back. And softening here. And I'm finding spots that feel good to me. So breathing very big and full to find any creaky part, to find any little knot, any place where things feels a little bit sticky, a little bit stuck, a little bit not quite right. That might be, that will feel or should feel if you're tuning in very different from one day to the other. And this is so important and so true in pregnancy. So I'm going to sit back a little bit here. So for example, that day I have that shooting pain thinking, oh no, this is over. And it wasn't like that. Things have changed so much, and things that felt I couldn't do in the first trimester, I felt I could do better, not better, but I felt more myself again through second trimester. But that varies a lot from day to day. So some days feels very good to do an energizing flow, but some days feels good to roll around the floor and do something more like this. So that's very simple things to do. I hope it helps. And if you want more sources, the Strala, the new Strala website and app, there are lots of videos there, and there is one particular course that I did and it helped me a lot, and this comes a little bit from practicing myself on that course is no more back pain, and that applies to anything pregnancy or any other issue. And again, if you keep crawling around or if you feel better, you go on to something else, remember to go, take it easy, assisting your weight as you roll up, and then here, use yourself, support yourself on yourself, or using a wall if that helps. Anything that feels supportive is welcome. There is no price for suffering, and there is no point of suffering through back pains, let alone in pregnancy. Okay, so hope you enjoy that. I hope it helps, and see you soon.